Although PacoJet is uncomplicated to use and operate, there are a few important aspects the user should know and comply with. The portion bar lights up only when the blade comes in contact with the frozen surface of the beaker content. Portioning begins at this point, even in partially filled beakers. If the portion indicator fails to light up, this is probably because the beaker content is too soft or too much sugar was used in the recipe. Before packetizing a frozen beaker, always ensure that the content surface is smooth. Otherwise, the blade may be damaged. For this reason, always top off the beaker with a liquid when preparing it for freezing so that no solids protrude. Never place the blade in combination with the splash guard on the beaker as if it were a lid. Instead, always attach the blade splash guard assembly to the magnetic end piece of the shaft protruding from the underside of the machine. You should hear it snap firmly into place. The blade, as well as the magnet, can be damaged if this is not carried out correctly. Note that by pressing the red stop button, a processing cycle can be stopped immediately at any time. When pressing start again, the machine will then reset itself to the starting position. Avoid overfilling the beakers. The maximum fill level should leave about 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters from the rim to allow for expansion. This is especially important for mixtures with a high cream or sugar content, as these will expand most. Beakers must be placed on a flat surface in the freezer. Do not freeze at an angle. Before freezing, always smooth over the surface to eliminate any mounds or crater-like dips. Remember to do this especially before refreezing a partially used beaker. Otherwise, the blade may bend or even break. The blade can also bend or break if the beaker contents is not uniformly frozen, usually because it was not left in the freezer for 24 hours. Freezing beakers to too low a temperature will cause the end product to have a snow-like powdery texture instead of being creamy. This can also occur with low fibrous fruit, relatively high in water content, or with low pectin or sugar content, such as strawberries and citrus fruit. The solution is to pour a little simple syrup or cream on top and process a second time. By the same token, packetizing a beaker that's not frozen cold enough will produce a coarse, grainy texture. When washing and rinsing, always fill the water into a steel beaker, never directly into the black plastic outer beaker. Otherwise, the machine may stop with the shaft staying extended in the beaker. To learn more about PacoJet and the benefits of packetizing, as well as for more sample recipes of the various applications, visit our website at www.pacojet.com or send us an email to info@pacojet.com.